Hello everyone and welcome to English 1 lesson entitled Appearance, presented by Mrs. KOHIL, an assistant teacher at Higher School of Industrial Technologies, Annaba. Our learning objectives. So in this lesson we will learn about or how to describe shapes and appearance. We will learn about shapes and syllable stress, and we will see letter shapes like A-frame, E-clip, and U-bend, and etc. So in front of us, we have 6 buildings that are let's say, embody a very peculiar and interesting shape. And all of these buildings are scattered around the world. So let us try to find out where or what are the names of these buildings. So building in picture A refers to the Plaza of the Three Powers, Brasilia, in Brazil. Picture B refers to Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, Spain. Picture C refers to the Central Chinese Television Tower in Beijing. Building in picture D refers to Oriental Pearl Tower in Shanghai, China. E, the Shanghai World Financial Center, Shanghai, China. And last, we have Burj Al Arab in Dubai in the UAE. So read these new newspaper cuttings and match the descriptions with the buildings. So in front of us, we have a newspaper cutting that engulfs a description in terms of shape or appearance of a particular building, let's say present in one of the 6 buildings in front of us. So let us read the first newspaper cutting or description. So number 1. This building looks like a huge ship, a big ship, an ocean liner sailing up the river. One part of the building is shaped like 3 hulls. So a hull, we say a hull in order to refer to the lower part or the main body of a ship or other vessel, which includes the bottom, the sides and deck, but not the mast, which is the upper part. Okay? So this ship is shaped like, this building is shaped like 3 hulls. So 1 hull, 2 hull, and 3 hulls mounted upon each other, and the other part looks like the deck and the bridge. So the deck is kind of the flat surface in the ship, and we are going to see a description of the constituents of a ship. So as the description, let's say, details, it is quite obvious that we are talking about a building that is characterized with 3 hulls or ship hulls, and obviously we are talking about the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, Spain, which is present or represented in picture B. Okay, let us now move to the second. Here, first of all, we have, we've seen the word ocean liner. So this is an ocean liner, which is a very luxurious ship. And here we will see parts of a ship. For instance, hull is number 4, and the deck is on number 8. Description number 2. The building looks like a TV transmitter. It has 3 spherical structures. The bottom 2 are connected with a structure which is shaped like a ladder. It looks like 3 onions on a skewer. The foot of the building has legs like a tripod. So we have very, let's say, 3 or 4 interesting, words here. So it is shaped like a ladder. So here, let me use the pointer. Actually, this is a ladder in English. And it says also it is like onions on a skewer. So this is a skewer used for grilling, or let's say a skewer is a wooden stick pointed at what end, used for, let's say, attaching or holding meat or other vegetables to be grilled on a grill. And last, we've seen the word tripod, which is here. So let us move. So we have onions on skewer, 3 onions actually on skewer. We have a ladder, we have a tripod, etc., etc. So here are our 3 onions on a skewer, and here is our ladder, and last here is our tripod. So obviously description number 2 matches picture D. Description number 3, it's triangular at the base, but thin and rectangular at the top. It looks like a huge chisel with an empty space in the middle of the blade. So, to further explain, this is the chisel, okay? So, and we have the chisel and an empty space in the middle of the blade, and we are talking about picture E. The skyscraper is shaped like a giant sail. The sail is standing on a short surfboard in the sea. So a surfboard is a board that surfers use to ride on waves or big waves in the ocean or in the sea in general. And a skyscraper is a very high building, okay? A tower, we may say sometimes. To describe, we give the title tower to some of the skyscrapers. So we have a surfboard and we have a sail, and obviously we are talking about Burj Al Arab. So if you can see, this is the this is the sail. It is shaped like a sail, and beneath it we have the surfboard. This building, described in advertisement number 5, is in 3 parts. It is divided into 3 parts. So in the center, there is a tall H-shaped building. On the left, there is the top part of a dome. It looks like an upside down plate. On the right, there is the bottom part of a dome, like a soup bowl. So obviously, we have this building, which is, composed of 3 parts. So in this one, we have the dome, and here is also a dome, which is flipped upside down, and we have the H-shaped building, okay? Here is the top part of a dome. It looks like an upside down plate, and the other one looks like a soup bowl, and obviously we are talking about picture A. The last one. So this building consists of 3 L-shaped structures attached to each other. So 3 L-shaped structures attached to each other. It looks like a square link in a chain, and obviously we are talking about picture C. Language. So you can describe the shape or appearance of something in these ways. First of all, you can say that the building looks like a TV transmitter. So to talk about the appearance, okay? So the building is shaped like a dome. You are characterizing the building here. You are giving it the characteristics. You are comparing it to a dome. So also we can say it's a dome-shaped building. The plan is in the shape of an L. So we have it looks like, is shaped like, it is dome-shaped, it is square-shaped, it is sphere-shaped, etc., etc. And we can say it is in the shape of an L or it is an L-shaped plan. We can also say that the screen is in the shape of a circle, or we can simply attribute an adjective in terms of its shape, and we can say it is rectangular, it is circular, it is triangular, etc., etc. So describe buildings in the photo in 1 and cover up the text in 2. So for instance, we can say that building C is shaped like a triangle. So we may say it is triangular in shape. So vocabulary. Match the nouns to the shapes. So shape number 1 refers to a cylinder. Shape number 2, square. Sorry, a rectangle. It is kind of not narrow, but wider. We can say it is wider than a square. So 3, we have a triangle. 4, we have a cube. 5, we have a cone. 6, we have semicircle or semicircular when we talk about the shape or the adjective, sorry. And here we are talking about nouns. 7, we have sphere. 8, we have square. 9, circle. 10, a hemisphere. Write an adjective for each noun. For example, cylinder, the adjective is cylindrical. So the noun is cylinder, the adjective is cylindrical. So the noun rectangle, the adjective is rectangular. Triangle, the adjective is triangular. Cube, the adjective is cubic. Cone, the adjective is conical. Semicircle, the adjective is semicircular. Sphere, the adjective is spherical. Square, the adjective is square. Circle, the adjective is circular. Hemisphere, the adjective is hemispherical. Underline the stressed syllable in each word. Listen and check your answers. So we are going to listen to the pronunciation of each of these, let's say, nouns and adjectives that describe shapes or forms, we can say sometimes.
Unit 5, Recording 14. 1,
Triangle.
2,
Rectangular.
3,
Circular.
4,
Cylinder.
5,
Triangular.
6,
Circle.
7,
Rectangle.
8,
Cylindrical.
Okay, so in the first word, the triangle, the stress falls on the first syllable. The second word, circular, the stress falls on the first syllable as well. So we have triangular, the stress falls on the second syllable. Rectangular, the stress falls on the first syllable. Rectangle. Rectangular, the stress falls on the second syllable. Cylinder, the stress falls on the first. Circle, also the stress falls on the first syllable. And cylindrical, the stress falls on the lendrical, the second syllable. Underline the correct words. A surfboard sail is roughly, We say triangle or triangular is in shape with one curved side. So we say it is triangular in shape. A food tin or can is basically a metal cylinder or cylindrical. Actually, we say a metal cylinder. Here there is a mistake. We say metal cylinder. TVs and computers normally have rectangle or rectangular screens. So we say they have rectangular screens. Don't cut that wood with a hand saw. It's quicker to use the circular saw. My bass amplifier is the new cubic model. It's exactly 30 by 30 by 30 centimeters. The Earth is not a perfect sphere. It's flatter at the poles. The spaceship's re-entry capsule is in the shape of a cone. A protractor is a semicircle or semicircular instrument for measuring angles. Actually, it is a semicircular instrument for measuring angles. Match the names of the objects in the box with their pictures. So picture 1, so the shape speaks for itself. It is shaped like a letter A. So we say it is an A frame. So picture B kind of looks like the letter U. So it may be a U band. 3, it looks also like maybe a U. No, since we have 8 here, looks like a U. So it is a V, it looks like a V. So it's a V engine. So the picture 4 represents a T, a letter T. So it is a T junction. Picture 5 looks like an E clip. So this is the letter E. So picture 6, it represents a G clip. So 7 also represents the letter G, and we have a G clump. Picture A represents a U bolt. So if you notice here, this is a letter A, this is letter U, this is letter V, this is the letter T, this is letter E, G, and U. So this is an activity that is destined for my students, and they should, let's say, submit their work via Google Classroom. Thank you for your attention. If you are watching this, you will find necessary documents in the Google Classroom, and this lesson you will find it in Moodle platform. Thank you.